Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let me pull up my chat real quick. Hello, hello. Hello, M. Thank you for your donation. You will go first. Irene, hello. Thank y'all for always showing up for me. Hi, hi, hi. Let's see if we get it filled up today. Seems like everybody's been coming later and later. Zunai, hello. Nana, hello. Oh crap, now it's going fast. Hold on. Hey Jean, welcome. Thank you. Alright, so Nana, Jazz, Doctor, Mary Jane, Mystical, LT Spiritual, hello. Rachel, hello. Angelica, hello. Alright, now let me catch up on the rest. It started going real fast. I'm like, whoa. Yes, baby, you can be added. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you for your donation, love. I got you. Second after M. Good to see you all. Let's get it filled up. Jason, hello. Okay, 9 spots left. I'm still here. It like comes in waves. Like there'll be nobody and then How's everybody? Anything exciting happen over the weekend? I've been watching a toddler all day. That was fun. My little Punky. He says Punky, Punky, Punky. Cece, hello girl. Welcome, welcome. How you feeling, love? I just feel like I need cards in my hand. Not that I'm starting yet. I'm still trying to get it filled up a little bit. I've been getting discombobulated. See, I can't even say it right. Discombobulated by the end of the live if I don't keep track. Yeah, I couldn't even say discombobulated right without whatever's going on in the atmosphere has me foggy. Matches. If y'all wonder why I do this, it's just to get like the energy flowing is all. You had some good AJ loving on Friday. Nice. Nice. Hey, Diamond Girl, welcome. Mama Pound Cake, hell yeah. Hello. I be loving y'all's names. Thank you, Cece, for your donation, boo. You'll be after Stephanie. No, you got a spot on the free list, Pound Cake. You've been watching anime? I can't do it. My kids love it, and I'm just like, mm-mm. I don't know why. Hell yeah, I'm the same way. Love me and feed me. That's it. And every now and again, give me some love. But they did baking this weekend for you? Awesome. I wish somebody baked for me. Well, actually, my son made brownies earlier and he put too much oil, so they were like boiling over in the oven. And I'm like, damn, I should have just done it. Do y'all feel it coming? Look at that. I like food and sweets. Oh, something's on hold. Alright, we got 6 spots left. I'm just goofing around right now, just waiting. Fill up a little bit. Alright, babe. Thank you for waiting, because if you don't wait, we will skip you. And that would be unfortunate, because I would love to read for you. Just know, if I get donations, they get pushed ahead of the free list. So sometimes it may take a minute, but I promise you, I will not forget you, and I will read for you. If it doesn't fill up in the next couple of seconds, I will start, or minutes, I'll start. Somebody's about to become something. Gonna have some money. Coming into some money. Going into some money. This is a good couple right here. No problem. I'm just letting you know because I hadn't seen you before. That's it. That's it. This is a couple I like. I think that's the way I want my relationship to look. Magician, High Priestess. That's beautiful. I got Mary J. Blige playing. Thank you for subscribing, love. Like to have you here. I'm on 3 days a week, so hopefully you'll catch me again, too. Except for next week, y'all will be seeing my face instead of the downward look. Hi, Inez. Welcome. You going to the gym? Run? Yes, babe. You can be added, of course. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. I already know your question, so just let me know that you're here. Switch the decks. Mary J. Blige, Be Without You's playing. Are you here, M? Hello. Hey. I don't know what just happened, but my song turned off. Hey, Cherry. I don't know where M went. M, where you at, love? There you are. Okay. Perfect. I like to start when there's at least only 4 left, but Andresa, hello. Andresa. Alright. Let's see how he's feeling, or what is he thinking right now. M's like, here, here, here. I'm sorry, babe. There's like a delay, so if I say it 100 times, then the connection be tripping. Alright, let's see. Thank you to all the new subs. I see like 2. Alright. Well, it looks like you're going to get what you want. But I think in the past, there was something that happened to where maybe he tried this before, right? He tried to, I don't know, like blend things, like you were saying, and it didn't work out. And so maybe that's why he's kind of been not really pushing it, because like I said, in the past it didn't work out. And thank you, Shantae. Appreciate you, love. But what it gets is like, when he does respond, it looks like he's going to respond with love. And he's fired up. Like, he could see that this could work out well with you. I think he's been thinking about it for a while with the 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Judgment. He's hoping for the best. And I don't see him expecting the worst either. I just feel like, maybe that's why he's kind of drug his feet a little bit, is because things may not have gone so good in the past when he's tried this. And he doesn't want to bring any kind of upset, or like, let's say it doesn't work out, it doesn't seem like he's thinking about that, whereas in the past he might have been like, my kids, man, they're my everything, and I don't want to jump too early. But I don't see that here. It just looks like his first instinct is to, of course, go back and be a little fearful of it, like, damn, I don't want to bring this onto my children, right? At the split, I had the Strength card and the Ace of Coins. So I do feel that at least the 2 of you can come to some kind of compromise, or some kind of understanding, at least, of like where to go from here. Which will ultimately bring more balance, This could start during like Libra season. The 6 of Wands again. Now, I don't know why the 8 of Cups is here. The 8 of Cups could just mean is like, I've been stuck in the past for too long. It's time for me to finally like go my way, to go the way that my heart is leading me, because it's the King of Wands, right? Like, where my soul is guiding me, that's where I want to go. And I'm like, the 6 of Wands twice. Like, he's ready for it. Like, I think he believes the 2 of you do work well together, and there's victory and success in this connection. And he loves you. So that's really, at the end of the day, all that matters. And for him, I think it's a good energy. I have the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles in the world. Like, this may be new for him. This may not be something he's necessarily comfortable with. But he knows that you have the power to be a great mother type of influence, right? And with the world, starting something new. And what's behind it? The sun. Like, he sees happiness through this. So I don't think there's going to be too much, backlash from him. Or I do feel there will be a pause, though. There will be some kind of like him trying to work through an old wound of his. And that's probably why the 8 of Cups is here too, is like, I need to do this for me. I can't worry about XYZ or somebody else's feelings right now. I've got to think for myself. I've got to move towards what I think is going to be best for me and my family. So it looks good. I love it for you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, whoever just donated, let me know what your screen name is. I don't want to say the name that the donation was. But I hope that helps. Stephanie, you are next. All right. Burton, I think. Burton, is that you, babe? Whoever it was, it will go after Shantae. All right, Steph, your turn, babe. Of course, anytime, my love. You know I got you. Burton, yes, Burton. You're going to go after Shantae. So you got like 3 in front of you, but I will get to you, I promise. Okay, y'all save your questions. Don't get me confused, because the list right now is Stephanie, Cece, Shantae, and then Burton. Burton Bees. Sorry. Burton Bros. Did Stephanie already post the question? I'm sure she did. I've just got to go find it, I guess. Okay. No, I don't think she posted yet. And hello, Melancholic and Angelic. Sorry I missed y'all. Alright, let me catch up on this list real quick. Angelic. And Melancholic. Alright, Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. Got it. Okay. Let me see, babe. The song playing right now is "What You Drove Me to the Whiskey." Death in the Sun. Okay. There's a lot of wands here. I'm kind of feeling like he's overwhelmed with the situation, like the guilt, possibly the feelings, want to do something about it. But I kind of feel like he's sitting here under this tree trying to feel sorry for himself. He may be going out trying to distract himself or, doing things just to get out of his own head. But he's got a plan, like he's going to come back towards you. But right now it's like, oh, I'm going to take care of me. And thank you, Rachel, for your donation. So he could be going out partying, drinking. Maybe that's why she drove me to the whiskey is there. Because like I said, he's like, as much as the want is here, he just thinks the energy's too heavy right now. And so he's like, I'm going to take that slow. But for now, I'm just going to, go out there and do things. because he got healing to do, of course, that always shows up. You know, the Ten of Wands is not a comfortable thing for anybody. It's the burdens of everything you've done in the past just weighing heavy on you. And, you know, a lot of times if you're not willing to let that go, it's going to cause you to act out, you know, of character. Hurt people, hurt people. I think if he can actually do the healing, his heart will open. He'll be more receptive. It could even be like he is hoping to run into you somewhere. He's hoping to, I don't know, like go out with friends and you happen to be there. He's got like a strategic plan maybe, but he does definitely need some healing first to be receptive towards it. He's going to want to try again or start over. But like I said, it's a process. He's still holding all this conflict up in the air. Conflict. And he escapes with silence when he wants everything but that. And unfortunately, until he does the healing, he's going to avoid, he's going to block, he's going to project, he's going to push away, and there'll be no words. There'll be like a stone wall between you and them. And I feel like he thought he was in a better place than he was when he was with you. And now he's kind of regretting walking away or escaping this. Because he's the one that caused the conflict. And now it's weighing on him. And in order to change that, he either has to come and apologize, possibly forgive himself even, and just keep moving. But the only thing I'm seeing here is wands, right? It's like action with no action, really, you know? It doesn't look like anything's going on. It's just he's carrying it all. He's hard to understand because, you know, I think he's wearing a mask, which is his comfort zone. You know, I'm going to take it slow because it's comfortable to me. But for now, I'm just going to keep going. I mean, it's positive to see that in the future there'll be some healing going on. Because we need him to be like in his heart space. You're going to need him to be more open and receptive as far as the heart. And when we start to see the Ace of Cups or, you know, some kind of love, you know, all we have is action and passion and the wands, right? We don't have any cups overflowing. And unfortunately, the wands he showed me isn't even movement, so it's like crazy. But anyways, on to Cece. So your workers' compensation deadline date is next Thursday. You're ready to celebrate. All right, let's see. Will Cece hear good news this week about this workman's comp? Let's see. My candle went out. King of Pentacles. That looks like good news. Okay, let me clarify this because it's not making sense to me. And these two cards were down, so I'm going to leave this here. I feel like they're going to try to extend something a little bit. There's the celebration I was looking for. And we got the King of Pentacles twice, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to get information to celebrate, but for some reason I'm feeling like there's still an unknown here. And so it might not be for as much as you were asking, or it might actually come through like they need to extend the deadline a week or so, or you'll get a little information because there's still something they're trying to process or whatever. I mean, that could even mean like, you know, we're gonna pay you, but it's gonna take 3 weeks, right? And 5:55 on my microwave right now. So there's a lot of change coming very soon. I just feel like for some reason, like there's still some kind of unknown in the next week, but then it all flows in here. And with the world, that's very positive, and the Three of Cups, you know, all of those things. I just think there was something about possibly how one thing affects another, right? Like how to pay, or how to conclude that something was causing something else. Like maybe they're still trying to pinpoint like how one affects another or something. But it looks like eventually it comes out right. So don't get discouraged if all of a sudden like they call you and they're like, man, we're still trying to, you know, figure something out, because it looks like the following week will end up being like the week that you get good news. Because there was still some kind of unknown. It's like, yeah, we're going to pay you, but we're trying to figure out how much, because we can't conclude yet how one affects another or how to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like there's still something that, I guess, monetary wise, like how the environment could affect it, right? So I don't know. It looks good though. So you come back and tell me, because I'm ready to celebrate with you. I'll send a bunch of emojis. Woohoo! Yeah, I honestly feel, and hello to everybody who joined. Calculation kind of stuff, yeah. I know you're ready for it to be all done. Yeah, I feel you, boo. It seems like everybody's been having a little bit of something here and there. Okay, Shantae. Let me see. Maybe she's waiting for my voice. We can always just switch them. Let me see. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. I'll celebrate for you all. All right, Burton. Let me go ahead and do you while I wait for Shantae. I think it's been rough for everybody. I guess it's the 9 year. That's how we build ourselves up. Is, you know, they say the more fire you go through, the more that you're capable of. So just take it as a blessing. Like, yeah, we're going through the fire, but we're coming out diamonds. Watch us shine next year. All right, Burton, let's see. You wanted to ask for general reading regarding love, October. All right, let's see how love's going to go for Burton in October. Let's see if it comes out all roses. See, now that's what we want to see. Ace of Cups. New love, overflowing love, abundant love. all-consuming love. This could have been somebody that's like walked away in the past. Could be a choice between 2 or 3. Okay. I kind of see that this could possibly be like a new offer and an old offer. And you know how that happens. As soon as you think, okay, I'm moving on in a new relationship, everything's great and good, then bam, the one that you had been waiting for like years shows up and you're like, what the fuck? What do I do with this? What do I do now? But that's a lesson coming around, right? So I feel like you're going to have a little bit of a confusion. Be careful that the past person doesn't come in just because they feel you energetically moving towards somebody else. That happens way too often, and they do it to confuse you, right? Because the Ace of Cups is brand new, it's beautiful, it's what you want. The Seven of Cups is like, damn, I'm in my feelings, what do I do with this, right? And so I'm feeling there's 2 energies here. You see, the past person, hot and heavy, right? But they come with a lot of baggage. And this is something that you've had to be patient on or had to have patience with in the past. Now, if you don't want the past person, cool. When they come back around, you just send them on their merry way, tell them to kick rocks. But also, don't let somebody come in because it's too much for them to see you with somebody else. And then they just end up being the same Knight of Wands they were before. Knight of Wands is not dependable. They're not consistent. They're in and out. They're in it for one thing. And if you just want that one thing, cool. I'm not telling you what to do here. But I see that there is the possibility of a great love. And then somebody coming in trying to mess it up because you have some kind of love for them from the past. I do feel you're going to be conflicted. And they're going to come in because 5 of Swords, it's like, okay, this might be my last chance to keep them on the line, right? They got to come and they got to claim it. But like I said, ultimately that choice is going to be on you. I know how hard that is, and I know how I've been caught in that trap a few times, you know? So power to you. It looks like a lot is coming in October for you. So I guess enjoy it. And if you choose the lesson, enjoy the lesson until it's finally learned, you know? But I hope that helps, Burton Bros. I hear you, Jean. I try not to think about it, girl. I feel it in my bones enough. Like, I try to not give it any attention. I'm just ready, you know, for things to, I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know. It's a lot. You're welcome, Burton. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation, love. I hope you got your answers. All right, y'all just let me know when Shantae shows up. Shantae? Where you at, girl? Where you at? All right, Rach. We're going to do you in the meantime. All right, let's see. Okay, Rachel. The first thing I'm going to say is like attracts like. What is it about yourself that you may see in this person? Because at times, do you feel insecure with certain people? Do you constantly feel like, what are they doing? Are they messing around? Because I feel like at times we attract what we are, right? So the first thing I'd say to do is like maybe they're insecure because of the same reasons you may get insecure. But let's look. Let's see. Why is he so insecure? She said no. And I think it's because they really like you, but they don't feel that you're like fully invested in them. Maybe you give them the impression that you're unsure about this connection, and it makes them a little bit insecure, I guess you could say. Like maybe they want somebody that's home like when they get off work, or that that's the kind of girl they're looking for, is like a homebody, somebody that is like, okay, I found the one. I don't need to be in the club anymore. I don't need to go out anymore because I have that person that will come home to me at night. You two could just be on different wavelengths right now. Like you said, it's 2025. You can do what you want. Of course, you can. I think he's still in the Knight of Cups, and or the King. He's in the King of Cups, so I don't necessarily feel it's like too much for him to handle. I just think he's unsure of how you feel, so he doesn't know what to do about it. Because I think he's looking for a wife. And maybe he's unsure if you're that person, so he's kind of going back and forth. Like, does she care? Does she want me? Does she, if she's out there just, doing whatever she does that mean that, like I said, he wants a wife. Queen of Pentacles, Empress. He wants somebody that has the meals ready when he gets home from work. Like, I think he's got like that old school want for love, which I think is awesome. I think it's amazing, but at the same time, you see, Queen and King of Pentacles. He feels like you have the possibility to be that person for him, but he constantly goes back and forth thinking like, do you feel the same way for him? And when he's with you, he feels one thing, but when he's away from you, he feels something else. And I kind of feel like it's an internal dialogue, and it may get projected onto you. No, that's why he wants a wife that does that, because his mom did it. You see the Empress in the middle. Queen of Pentacles, Empress, King of Pentacles. The mom is right there. He wants you to work with the mom to help to baby him. I mean, that's what he wants. And there's women out there that love to do that type of thing, right? And if you're not that person, then maybe you need to tell him that. Because honestly, that's what it feels like to me. Is like you're everything he wants, but he is unsure if you're going to be able to be that. I can understand your hesitation. Mama's boys can be the worst. I would tell you to take it slow. But I'm sure he's thinking, well, we've already had a serious relationship in the past before, so why the hesitation now? And he feels your hesitation for going slow as, do you really want him, or are you still going to be dealing with other individuals? And that's why he's insecure, because it didn't work before. Is it going to work this time? I don't think it's bad. I don't think he's sitting there downing you, thinking you're going out and, messing around. But I don't feel like maybe it doesn't feel the way it used to. Maybe before you were easy, more of a people pleaser, and now you're an independent woman that wants her own stuff, and he doesn't know how to adjust to that yet. Because you're a little firecracker, Rach. I ain't even gonna lie. And a lot of times, people that are in and out, they project it on the person that they're with. It's just the way it happens. Shantae, are you here? If not, hello. What big changes are coming towards you? Girl, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, hello. A lot of times when people do certain stuff, it haunts them. It's like, they carry it with them. They say, well, I've done it before, so maybe it's time for karma to come back on me, and they start to, expect it to happen. Oh, hello. It looks like somebody is headed back your way. I don't know who this person is, but it's like you're trying to heal and move on, and here they come. Almost like Burton's earlier, like here they come from the grave, like, hello, I'm back. It's gonna be up to you to decide whether you want something new or do you want to go back to the past. And I'm not saying either or are good or bad, just I think you're in between worlds right now. She said, oh shit. I'm gonna tell you, insecurity comes from projection, and maybe it's his way of like trying to control you in some sense, Rachel. If it didn't work out before, I'm not sure it's gonna work out this time either, but you never know. She said yikes. Alright, baby, it's your turn. General love, gotcha. Alright, here we go. General love for my sweet little M. I can't wait to watch this new monster on Netflix. I love the actor that plays Ed. Is it Ed Gaines or whatever? It's coming out Friday. I'm excited. Alright, general love for M. Alright. This looks like, to me, a celebration, a coming together of, family. Lots of love outpouring. It will, I feel like it's going to be a slow process, but there will be reasons to celebrate. And you are deserving of every drop of water in that fountain. So, it's about time. But I do feel whatever you were looking for is about to happen. It may not happen the way you want it to. It may be more of a slow moving thing, because I feel like neither one of you are sure how it's going to go. But in the end, it's love. So it'll work. Alright, so next we have Irene. When will you... Wait. Will you find a job very soon? Alright, let's see. Very soon, very soon. Spirit's like, are you talking like seconds or weeks? What are we dealing with here? Soon. Very soon. You will find it, but it feels more like Scorpio season. It's going to be a little slower than very soon from what they're telling me, but it's going to be everything that you're looking for and more. So, Scorpio season, you only got, like a couple weeks. So, maybe not very soon, but soon enough. She's like, whatever, just as long as I get one, I'm good. All right. This song, Big Jet Plane. Good night, my love. Sweet dreams. Zune? Is it Zune? Or Shantae? Either or will work. Shantae or Zune? Zuni? Is it Zune? Zuni? Somebody wants to take somebody on a big jet plane. Alright, candles out. We're just move the pumpkin to the top of it. Okay, Zune is not here. Nana. Bilal, feelings towards. Okay. No, I need to get me one. Alright, what are his feelings? Is he jealous? What's going on? What is going on? Oh my gosh, every time. Stop calling me. It's like, you would think that people would know by now that my lives are Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Like, don't call me on those days, especially at night. Alright, so what I'm getting is, like, it's hard for him to see you happy without him. Maybe you've elevated, maybe you've have got a glow to you now that you didn't have when you were around him. And so he's wondering, like, damn. Like, it makes him feel heavy. I don't necessarily feel jealousy, I just feel like you're looking better, you're doing better without him, and it makes him feel some type of way. Like, I could have had it all, but instead I just caused more problems for myself. That's the way it feels. He wishes it's almost like he wishes he could go back. But what he needs to be wishing for is, like, wanting to go forward, right? But it just feels like that. Just like that. Good night, Irene. Sweetest dreams, cookies, cupcakes, and all that. Alright, Jazz. Would like to get guidance on how to feel with my colleagues. Let me see. How to deal with these colleagues. You walk in like you own it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Is just walk in there like you own it. As long as you're honest and you're truthful and you just be your authentic self, be the boss babe that you are, everything is gonna be fine. People are gonna love you or they're not. sometimes people don't love you because you're better, or they feel you're better than them, or they wish they could be that, right? But as long as you just, it's not saying you have to go in there and be arrogant. It's, obviously you didn't get to be this boss energy for no reason, right? There's things that got you to where you are, and don't let anybody undermine you. If they don't like you, it's because they wish they could be you. So you go in there and you just talk. And if they want to talk, they will. As long as you're real and you're honest the way that I see that you are, the right people will, be okay dealing with you. But there's some people just aren't going to like you, and that's okay too. They're not your people. But as long as you own the room, you'll be fine. Because I know that you didn't get to that emperor status without realizing that nonsense just isn't what it is. And I hope that makes sense. All right, Dr. Zane's feelings towards you. And he views your story. Of course he does. They all do, boo. They all do. Whether you know it or not. Let's see. It's funny because this song right now is talking to the moon. He wishes that things could work out. Ace of Coins. He wishes that. But he knows that it's just not there right now, right? Even though the love is there, because I do see, like, they reminisce about the times you had together. And sometimes looking at your story helps to remind them of that. Maybe it was a really good time for them. And so it brings a little light into their life. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just, me and these pumpkins. I know I just didn't do that. Yes, I did. Okay. But anyways, this just shows me, like, if the opportunity arose, they would love to have another one in the future. Not right now. But they want you to know that they still checking on you. Almost like, hey girl, I'm still here. They do have love for you though. But they also know that it's like not the time to tell you that. Or in their eyes, it's not the time. Maybe they just need to get balanced or something. Good thing this background is about to go. You're welcome, Jazz, of course. You should never be a people pleaser. You don't have to please them. You're the bomb, just the way you are. All right, Mary Jane. I love this song. Midnight Confessions. What awaits you this week? Let's see. And they say this chick is like an AI artist, right? She's not actually AI, but I guess she used like the tools AI to help produce it. So she like skipped the producers, the labels, all this stuff, and produced this album. I love her. Anyways, back to Mary Jane. What awaits you this week? A tempting offer. It's not anything that is going to be worth much, to be honest. This kind of feels like a temptation that could lead to a lot of disappointment. So be careful. Don't get caught in the trap. And this could be like a person from the past that's like, oh, I'm in love with you. I still love you. Blah, blah, blah. And I mean, I'd be okay with it if the devil wasn't sitting right in the middle with the Ten of Swords. It almost looks like somebody that's got not only an agenda, but like some some past heaviness, or like almost like a revenge type energy. I don't like it. I don't love it. I would say you deserve better. And I'm sure you're about to say, like, I don't want nobody from the past. Cool. Then we're not going to have to worry about that. It'll be easy for you to say, not today, Satan, not today. She said, girl, that's the way I feel all the time. I'm like, shit. Crap. Mystical. Shit, if these new men were as good as the old one is like hitting me up, I would be great. You're welcome. All right, messages from your spirit team. What does your spirit team want you to know right now? Let's see. Aw. I think you're about to be recognized. And I think I've told you that before. Like, something you're doing is about to be seen by who? I don't know. But it looks like a large scale, especially with the sun and the star together. Okay. Spirit is saying you need to learn to balance like work and play. There's a part of you that like you're giving too much of yourself to, that you're not giving enough to yourself. Um, you need some self-love. You need to go get your nails done. You need to go out and dance, or whatever it is that you like to do. Go buy a new outfit. It's time for you to be seen, and the only way that's going to happen is if you start giving your love to yourself, because I feel like you're spread thin a little bit. It's like you got time for this person, you got time for this person, you got time for this, that, and the other, but never yourself. And it's time to like give it back to yourself, because you worked hard for wherever you're at. And I also feel like something's coming towards you that's going to give you a little bit of a sense of relief, and that, you know, it's going to help you to celebrate yourself. So hopefully that helps. Let's see. I think that's culture. Yep, it was culture. Every time I hear that ding, I know it's you, boo. Thank you, love. Thank you. Where did Shantae go, though? Shantae? What happened? What happened? All right, culture. I'm going to do LT spiritual real quick, and I got you next, okay? What is coming towards you this next month? Let's see. What is coming towards LT spiritual this next month? We got the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. No, the King of Swords. Ooh. Two heads are better than one. Is that the saying? Two heads are better than one. You might have some kind of choice to make or decision. That could even mean like, you know, like you got two job offers or two love offers. Either that or you just got to choose one. I don't know. I feel like you're going to be presented with some kind of choice. You could be seeing a lot of twos right now. Something is balancing out in your life, though. So, whatever this is that's coming in, it's got you by your heart. and sometimes that's hard. Like, we could care about things on a deep level, but still know it's like not for us. And if it's not love, it's like I said, 2 job offers or a choice to like move to something else. But there's definitely a choice. As I know. All right. Culture. I think that I was doing LT spiritually. Yeah. More money is always better. You're so right. All right, culture. Let's do your general reading. What does culture need to know right now? You're welcome, love. Thank you for being here. Oh. Okay. I kind of feel like you're in a place right now where you're not resonating with people the way you used to. You could be having difficulty understanding people and their motives or their reactions or whatever. Um, I'm feeling that Spirit is purposely kind of putting you by yourself right now because it's important. Um, Maybe you've been a people pleaser in the past. Maybe you've wanted to make everybody happy. And Spirit's like, that shit does not work. You need to cut it out. You need to give it to yourself. You need to build a firm foundation for you. And anybody else is like irrelevant right now. I know that you might be feeling sad and like kind of lost. I feel like you just don't feel like you fit in. But it's kind of like Spirit puts you in isolation for a reason. It's to build you up, to have you focus on what's more important than possibly what's going on outside, right? I'm gonna pull some of these cards because I feel just like a deep sadness for maybe even the way people are nowadays. Because I do see like you want people to love you, and it's hard when they don't. I think you're lovable just the way you are. Don't worry about it. Oh. It's a lot of gold here. Um, okay. This kind of is for me like you're being tested because there's greatness coming for you, and you're having to learn courage to be on your own. So that way you don't get caught up in what's trying to drag you backwards. Because I feel like every time you try to move, something happens, like with people, right? Like that distracts you and throws you off. And Spirit's like, you're not meant to live that way. Worried about what somebody else thinks or what they're gonna do or whatever, right? Um, Especially with your first chakra, the root chakra showing up. It's like this is a time for you to take action for you. And if you have a bunch of people in your energy, like this shows, there's that dark horse chasing you. Chasing you because they know how abundant you are. And Spirit's like, no, you don't need to worry about them. We're gonna remove them right now because you got bigger things to do. Think bigger. Because I kind of feel like you've had trouble walking away from things because this walking away card was on the bottom. It's like you'll give people a chance at your own detriment sometimes. And there's somebody giving you a big hug right now. I don't know if you lost somebody really close to you or something, but I feel like you're not alone. You may feel like you're alone, but literally there is a presence that is holding you during this time. Could be like a friend, a father, grandfather, something like that. But I hope that helps. I hope that made sense to you, babe. Yeah, I understand, boo. I understand. Sometimes you're purposely put in the corner, though. Like, you're not meant to, you know, vibe with everybody right now because you've got other things to do. Yeah, don't let anybody bring you down, let alone the roommates. Just like keep to yourself. Don't get in your feelings about it. Just keep doing you, babe, because you're let them be messy by themselves. Turn the air conditioning down to 40. Leave all the lights on. I don't know. Eat all their food. No, that's petty. Don't do that. Alright, so Rachel, wait. Yeah, Rachel was next. Let me see your question. Oh. Is that a question, though? That's not a question. Is he still mad? Okay. Let me see. Is he still mad? Is Michael still mad at Rachel? Let's see. Let's see. Just give him time. Let him sleep. I think he's tired more than anything. I don't think he's mad. I think he's hurt. Oh. I think you just need to let him sleep. That's all. I think you need to let him sleep. Let him get back in the good vibes in the morning. He's thinking too much about too much right now. And he needs to just go to sleep. So I wouldn't necessarily say mad. He's hurt and he's tired. That's what I see. And he doesn't want to fight because he wants to sleep. I don't know. It's like he fears that... I don't know. He fears the end of y'all's connection more than anything. Alright, Angelica. What is the meaning behind the flow in the choir? You got some dandelions on you? I can't tell you if he's working or not. I just know he's tired. Okay, let's see. What was the meaning of the white things? Huh. This could be like a message from an angel or like somebody that you lost. I don't know why I'm getting so many deceased people today. Gene, you're rubbing off of me. Um, this is somebody like that's telling you like I'm still here. And if it was a dandelion, then it's like you're about to be blessed for all the pain that you've been through. Like, I got your back. We're making sure that in the background, we're gonna have things to where you can have your cake and eat it too. Just a friendly little reminder, like your wishes have been heard. We heard them, and you're about to be blessed for every tear that was shed. All right, I like it. I like it. I like it. Where did Shantae go? This girl. Girl, I don't know if he's still working or not. I just know he's tired, so I guess he would be working. Like, I'm just tired. I don't need anything else right now. Genie. General love. General love for Genie. Um, I think you're gonna get attention from or some kind of communication. Somebody trying to come back in. It's weird to see like the air signs riding on water. Could be an Aquarius. I just feel like it's a return. Something that you've waited for in the past possibly or invested into. But they're coming in like a Knight of Swords. Like, this is an impulsive type of message. They could be drinking or out with friends or something when they message you. And they'll be like, you remember when? Do you remember when? Alright, Stephanie. Does Jonathan spy out my IG page? Is he spying on you? The Texans won today. Yeah. About time. Yeah, I would say yeah. It's like his way of reaching out from the other side. Just, I'm still here. It just makes him sad though. Like, he already can't get you off of his mind, and then he goes and does that, and then he feels even worse. Shantae, where are you at? Where are you at? It glitched for you too. I'm sorry, guys. Will Em and you go on a date soon? It could be because I have people walking in and out of my room right now. It's like, ah. Will Em and Jason go on a date soon? The Fool. That's a good yes, I think. Let's see what else comes out though. Huh. It's a lot of fear here. It's almost like they keep you waiting for a reason. Like there's some kind of agenda behind it. It'll happen, but it's almost like maybe in the past when they were dealing with other people, like they did certain things to get a certain reaction, and it's still kind of like the choice has not been made yet. But it really has been. So I don't know why they're saying that. I would say yes. I don't know what the hell they're doing right now, though, to be honest. It looks like some dumbness. Maybe they just got too much in their head and, like, needed a second to collect themselves. Alright, CC Moon. Woohoo! CC stayed for her free question. Will your next job be in the IT business, operations, or finance related? Let's see. And thank you. I think I've got like 5 subscribers today. What is going on in the atmosphere? Let's see. I'm thankful. I don't know how to say whether it's IT or if it's financial, but let's say, okay, this is how we're gonna decide. IT is gonna be swords, financial is gonna be pentacles. Alright, let's see. What are we gonna get? Swords or pentacles? Pentacle. You might get an offer in both, to be honest. We've got swords and we got pentacles. But I prefer the pentacle. Because something about the swords is not working out. So, finance. So, if we had to pick, finance. And congratulations on remembering to come back. Thank you so much. I think like a couple weeks ago I was telling Jean, I was like, Cece never comes back for her free question. You see what happens when you say never? People will prove you wrong. Alright, Diamond Girl. General. You know what? I'm just gonna put cards. So OCD. Like, I can't stand having blank spots. Alright. You're welcome, Jason. I know. Yeah, Jean had your back. She was like, she has though. She has. We still keep you on the list regardless. It looks like something is about to turn out really good for you, Diamond Girl. I feel like somebody sees you and is like, we need to collaborate. We need to work on some stuff. And this could be money or love because we have the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. It's like something just finally comes together for you. This could be something that you've been like in the process of manifesting or trying to work on, and it's like it all comes together. And I don't know if it involves like a company or a group of people or just I can't really tell you. I just know you're about to be blessed with an opportunity. Leaning more towards love, but it's like it starts as a friendship or like a collaboration. Maybe you meet them at work or you meet them through a friend, something like that. It's very abundant energy. So if you've been going through like a stalemate, you're not going to be there for very long. Yeah, I know Scorpio will be falling asleep on me sometimes, but she tries. Shantae, are you here? Shantae, if you don't come, I'm going to have to refund your money, girl. It's not that hard, though, so. You're welcome. Mama Pound Cake, here we go. I love that name. I don't know why, I just do. Alright, what is going on with the Aries on your mind? Let's see. Aries are a little difficult. They're a little difficult. Let's see. What's going on with this Aries right now? I get the feeling that they just need a break. Something really heavy could be going on right now. Like maybe they're trying to keep everything together and they need some help, right? Maybe they're doing things to get help, to relieve the burden a little bit. They may be doing some dumbness because the Knight of Wands is here, but it feels like they only do it because they're in they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's almost like they don't want to have to be in the position they're in, but they're having to do it because, I don't know, they feel there's no other way out. So they might be doing some stuff that you wouldn't consider to be upright or something you would agree with, I guess you could say. But it feels like if they would make a better choice, better things would come, but they keep making that same choice again and again and again, and it just gets worse every time. So what help is being offered, it comes with strings or something like that. So they are on the Hot Mess Express. I don't know if it's my microphone or what. I basically said they're on the Hot Mess Express. Yeah, I'm sorry, my love. Thank you, Batty, for your donation, love. What is your question? Let me read for Inez real quick. Was she next? Yeah. And you can post your question, Batty. I'll get you as soon as I'm done with Inez. Okay. A general reading in the next 1 to 3 months. Marilyn, the free list is closed, my love. But I am on 3 days a week if you'd like to join me another day. Okay, I think your spirit team is like right now is not the time to make any like rash decisions, or don't give too much right now. Maybe save your money. You're supposed to be patient for something. It's almost like if you get an offer or if you are thinking about investing into something right now, it's just not the time. Um, it's almost like when the time is right, you'll know it. But for now, be careful of how you spend your money, um, what decisions you make. Don't sign any contracts, that kind of thing. Good morning. Where the heck are you at? It's evening here. I always like to know, like, where is it tomorrow at? All right, Batty, I got you. How does Dee, your coworker, truly feel about you? She is always staring at you. Maybe she's got a crush. Well, let's see, babe. Why is this coworker always staring at my Batty? I mean, nowadays it could be for any reason. It's 3 a.m. there. Well, gosh, dog it. Thank you for spending your 3 a.m. with me, love. I am not hardly ever up that late. Okay, I know you said this is a female, right? But let me see. Hold on. I think they don't understand you, right? They feel maybe they're the type that can normally under like maybe normally they can tell what a person is about. Like she's basically like weighing out, are you friend or foe? Should she talk to you? Are you going to be receptive to getting to know her, or are you going to be somebody that she's got to like look out for? Cuz your energy seems to be very powerful, but also like you can be powerful and destructive. And so she's trying to see like, can we be friends, or is this going to be somebody that's a threat to me? And that's the way it feels. Because she's got the want to talk to you. She's got the want to be around you, but she's very cautious. And I'm not sure, Betty, what you do. What are you out here doing to these people? But they're not sure. They're not sure about you. They feel like, is there going to be conflict with this one? And I'm like, not my sweet Batty. No way. Lip plumper. Yeah, it just looks like she's analyzing you. And that definitely could be, the thing is like, should I be friends or not? Like, maybe you just give off that energy like you could be loving for the right people, but for the wrong people, you're like, you stay away from conflict. Um, Over time, she'll see that, from what I'm getting, she'll chill out. Which I do feel she's somewhat insecure about like maybe the attention you get compared to like the attention she gets. She's one of those insecure females that always weighs out other women for some reason. It's like almost a comparison, but also how to deal with them. Maybe she's had a lot of problems with females in the past or something. But no big deal. I don't think she's like a serial killer or anything like that. Wesley, I am not sure if you made it, but yes, the free list is closed, my love. Shantae, are you here, Shantae? Shantae? Shantae. You're welcome, Batty. It's always good to see you, my love. Quit intimidating people. No, just keep being the bad self. Being your bad self keeps people in line. You don't even have to do anything. Ouch. You missed it. Oh, well, maybe next time. I'm on 3 days a week, so. What are AH's current feelings towards you? Yeah, we're pretty much at the end, to be honest. I think he's still figuring himself out. Like, he knows you're a great person, or you would be a great connection for them. But they're not in a place of really accepting love. Like, their heart is not quite open to it. Like, they recognize it as you are a gift from heaven, right? But at the same time, it's like, it's not that. It's not the right time. So maybe they feel like it's the right person, wrong time. If you're willing to be patient, I think in time their heart will be more open and receptive to this. But I feel like that's more towards like Sagittarius season. I feel like if you're, yeah, just some patience is required because they might be dealing with some stuff from the past, still trying to work it out, trying to reopen that heart space. I'm on 7:30 Central Standard Time, Wednesdays, Sundays, Fridays. Andressa. Is the Pisces dating someone else? The first thing I got, the message I got was maybe not dating someone else. Well, let's see. Is the Pisces dating someone else? From these cards, I would say no. I think they're taking some time to reevaluate things in life. They might be going through some dark time and they're trying to either find a way out of it, create a strategy, something like that. But I don't really think they're dating anybody else. And if they are, they're covering it up really good. Shantae. Who is next? Siona. You're welcome, love. I am accepting donations still. What do you need to know for October? Let's see, boo. me, I feel like October you're going to be tested. And I think it's you've grown past maybe certain behaviors or things in your life. And so it's going to be put in your right in your face. And this could be even like, let's say you used to fight when you were young or used to get mad and take your revenge out on people. Or it could be in anything, really. Um, Maybe you gave in to a certain person that was reckless but really good looking, right? So, Spirit's like in the month of October, you're really going to have to resist the urge to react because you're going to be tested. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Devil. But I think the Strength card is just telling you, like, remember who you are. Don't let somebody get you out of character because people can act however they want. It's our duty to kind of gauge the way we react, right? At some point in life, you have to grow up, you have to change parts of yourself. But I think this is definitely a test to see have you learned certain things. Okay, Brent, you are next, my love. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is your question? And thank y'all for all your donations. It's appreciated. Of course, Siona, you know, anytime. When will you meet with Diane? Let me see if I can get a time frame on this. I kind of feel it's going to be soon, but it's not going to be too soon. I feel like somebody is not wanting to rush things. They're wanting to, like, I don't want to necessarily say they're against it because I do see it happening. I just feel like they're getting too much in their head. Maybe insecurities, fears are popping up about this. But I don't feel like it's gonna take too long. I feel like they'll get out of their head and the want to be around you is gonna become a lot more intense very quickly. But I do feel like this person has kind of been through some stuff, and so maybe they're still healing, maybe they're still like trying to move in a better way than they did before or something like that. But let's get some clarifiers, see if I can get like some other timelines. Because I feel like they would want to be there like right now. They would want to meet with you right now. Yeah, exactly. They're wanting to meet with you right now, but there's something that they're waiting on or they're trying to make sure the timing is right or things are right. Maybe they're trying to build a foundation first to make sure that like you'll be there or it's not just something that's a fly by night thing. Maybe there's more conversations that need to be had to make them feel more secure. I would say within the next month or two, you're more than likely going to meet up with this person as long as they can get out of their head. But hopefully that makes sense to you. It looks like if it does happen and when it happens, it's going to be a good thing. It doesn't look bad at all. It just I feel like you're dealing with somebody that protects themselves pretty heavy. So they may just be trying to protect themselves. So they may still have some walls up or guards up, or so it's like no rush from what I can see. But I hope that helps. Aw, that's awesome. Well, when it happens, come back and let me know, because I would love to celebrate that with you. Alrighty. Angelic. Does Christian feel the same chemistry that you feel? Let's see. Alright, Angelic. Is the chemistry equal between you and them? Oh yeah. It's hot. It's heavy. It's crazy feeling. Could even be to the point of like obsessive. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of heat between the two of you. I think they even have more pull towards you than you do. I feel honestly that I would be careful with them as much as the chemistry that they feel, because it may scare them. It may turn them into I don't want to say a monster, but like somebody that gets jealous really easy or tries to control you. So you've got, like, if you two were to come together, I would say be very mindful of keeping your boundaries in place, because some lines could be crossed. I want ice cream too. That's right. Handle the business first. You're welcome, babe. Melancholic. She says she's a nymph. At least it doesn't have an O at the end. But that's okay too. No judgment over here. All right. May you ask what love looks like? Like, um, Jean, you know what love is, right? Are you meaning your love life? Like, let's see what your love looks like, or love in general? Show me what's going on in love for Jean soon. Oh, look at that split. Which one you choose? Which one you want? We got an Emperor and a King of Pentacles showing up here. They need to hurry up. I'm just saying. Oh, and then we get the match to that King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Wifey. Oh, that ship is approaching. And then look at the bottom. I cannot with you. Well, that's what's coming towards you. King and Queen of Pentacles. Well, let's have a talk about doing the damn thing. Woohoo! Look at that. It looks amazing, to be honest. And I know you like them pentacles. Not the actual pentacle. I'm talking about them earth signs. You like those earth signs. At least as a king. I would choose a king. Maybe not a pentacle king. I've never really dated a pentacle man, but I know, right? This one's claiming you though. Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, husband and wife already. They're just sitting at that Three of Wands, just like, okay, ready, set, go. You are haunted by these earth individuals, though. The slowest moving ones, they're turtles. It's because they're stuck in the 3D. The 3D is like sticky. I'm just gonna refund her money. I'm not gonna wait around, Shantae. Sorry, babe. I'm gonna send you your money back. But I love you guys. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. Sorry, I had to beat something up. And I'm sorry that there was like interference in the line. I don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully if you rewind you can hear it better. But I love you guys. Thank y'all for being here. And I think the next time you see me, you'll actually see me. So, Wednesday. I love you guys. See you soon.